Hello, friends. Welcome to Reed Road Rambling. There you go. I didn't even try to edit today. Guess what I'm doing today? In a million years, you would never guess what I'm doing today. Seriously, try. You get 3 guesses. Nope. Nope. Still nope. I'm administering to myself PICC line antibiotics. That's what I'm doing. How has my life come to this? Am I on an alien planet or something? This is crazy. You want to see? Okay, so here's the story. If anyone thinks head injuries are a joke, well, let me show you the PICC line first. Oh, that's my TV. Ah, there it is. It's up in the air. And it's going into my arm. No, it goes into the top of my arm and down like next to my heart or something. Yeah, if anyone thinks head injuries are like poo-poo, no big deal. For me, my head injuries have screwed up my connection between my brain and my bladder. So my bladder doesn't work right. So I have to self-cath to get all the urine out. And they think because of that, of course, it's going to increase your risk of infection anytime you insert anything anywhere, right? So I get these weird bladder infections. And yes, nobody tell me, have you drank cranberry juice? Because I'll probably like hunt you down. But yeah, so I get these weird bladder infections. And a couple years ago, I was in the hospital 3 times in 1 year for really bad infections. They were called ESBL infections. Beats me. I don't know. They just said they were dangerous. They were like bad ones and they were dangerous. And so I've had PICC lines before because of this, but I've always been hospitalized, was able to come home for a few days. And then my daughter learned, because she's smart, she's really smart, and she learned how to give me the antibiotics through the PICC line. But this time, guess what? My daughter's sick. So it leaves one person to give the PICC line medicine, and it would be this person right here, this hand, because this hand is full of PICC line. Yeah, it's crazy. This is crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's more common than I know. I mean, I know people get on PICC lines. I know people are hospitalized. I know they come home on PICC lines. I know they have nurses come in and they have people administer it. And evidently they do. People do it themselves because they put a little extension on for me so I could reach it. So I could. Okay, that was almost editing. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. So I thought I would show you what I'm doing because I really wanted to make some more Reed Road ramblings, because I'm literally rambling on. So I got to do this, I don't know, for a couple more weeks and we'll see what happens. But isn't that crazy? So what I've been doing is there's a nurse named Peter. He's a nice guy. He has 3 teenage sons, blah, blah, blah. Today he had hummus and vegetables for lunch, if you care anything about Peter. So I call up Peter at noon and say, put down your sandwich because it's time to administer my meds. And then he walks me through the steps, which I think is cool. And he'll do that as long as I need him to. So I don't know how long I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to tape it and then try to do it from like a video. But he's been really, really cool about it. And the second day we were doing it, I'm out here by myself in the country. I don't drive. I don't have a car. You know, I'm just out here by myself. And when we're doing the PICC line, blood started going up the PICC line and right up to the bag. And we're like, holy frick, what is happening here? And Peter could not figure it out, but he was so chill. He's like, okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. And yes, all you nurses that are watching, no, he's a real nurse and he did a lot of stuff and he was really smart and he was good. And finally we got it figured out. And he's just like, that was such a fluke thing. I cannot explain that. That was such a fluke thing. I'm like, that's okay as long as there's no more blood running out of my body. So got all set, did the infusion. I'm calling it infusion because I don't know what else to call it. And then sat back down. I'm like, okay, ring up Peter. Peter, I need to get the stuff out of me. And sure enough, whoosh, the blood goes out again. But he understood that one. The second one, he knew what happened. So, wow, I mean, it's just been an adventure. Never in my life did I ever dream I'd be sitting in my house, disabled, P.S., disabled, running meds into my own body with a PICC line. They never came into my scope and realm of possibility. Isn't it weird? All right, so anyways, here we are. Mrs. Russell, she was a Girl Scout leader back in the day. I really liked Mrs. Russell. And we would sing the song, day is done, gone the sun, from the lakes, from the hills, from the sky, all is well. Safely rest, God is nigh. And I don't know what triggered that memory, but just now, Mrs. Russell came to my mind and that song. Isn't it crazy? I don't know what I said that triggered that memory. Wow. All right, so yeah, so pick line stuff. Usually I like make my salad because I like a salad for lunch, put it in the fridge, hook up to the pick line, get the salad, sit down. Takes about an hour, sit here, eat my salad, and then I'll call Peter back and take the stuff out of me. That part's easy. I'm thinking maybe 2 more days and I'm going to be able to do this on my own, like not call Peter. The only thing is if I start bleeding or something, that probably wouldn't be good because what would I do? Because Peter doesn't always answer. He just says, you know, if I don't call you back in 20 minutes, call me back. So how long does it take to bleed out? Is it longer than 20 minutes is what I need to know because, you know, maybe. So the one fun thing I do sometimes when I'm sitting here is I found this neat thing on YouTube. I absolutely love YouTube. Once I discovered you can get it on your TV, hello, welcome to the 21st century. That was a genius idea. I love YouTube. I've been watching, what are they called? Music video reactions. So it's basically, if you've never seen one, because, you know, I think everybody's like me and this is news to the world. I'm announcing to the world there's such a thing called music reaction videos. And they have these kids, these 40-year-olds on there, and they're like rappers or something, and they're not used to my music from the 70s, which was, in my opinion, the greatest music in the world. And they'll sit down and they'll watch for the first time or watch a video of a song they've heard, but they haven't really explored it. And they'll give their honest gut reaction. Every time I've seen them, they are like so psyched about the music that I keep telling my kids, listen, they don't make music like this no more. The voices and the instruments and everything, you can just fiddle with it and fill it in and backtrack it. But back in my day, when they had those concerts, baby, they got up there and they were playing real music. And if they screwed up, then they screwed up. And, you know, they sang with their real voices and nothing was altered. And they were talented, genius musicians. The lyrics were amazing. And my kids, they go, yeah. But I don't think they understand really what the difference is and how cool it was back then. I'm talking about like in the 70s. And these kids, these rapper dudes, one guy's name is Chris Beets. I got a boy crush on him. He's just like one of my kids. I just want to, and he'll get on there. He'll go, I was born in the wrong generation. This is, you know, these are OGs. These are real musicians. And so these guys that are doing these music reaction videos, they get it. They get it. And I feel like, see, I told ya. See, I told ya. So, I do that sometimes when I'm sitting here drugging. Oh, whoops, medicine's almost gone. Drugging myself with medicine because I needed to stay alive. Staying alive, staying alive. That was the Bee Gees. Do you know there's only one Bee Gee brother left alive? I saw that on Chris Beets. Check him out, Chris Beets. He's cool. All right, see you later. Read Room Rambling, signing out.